Hey everybody, Kenny here. So, starting with this episode, we're going to be doing things a little differently than normal. I'm just giving you a little heads up, and I'm probably not going to be mentioning this in my other videos, but if you see any other videos of mine that kind of sound like me as I am now, then that was probably recorded before this. So with that out of the way, let's get weird. Why, hello there, everybody. Now, what I've got here for you today is something quite a bit different than what I usually bring about. You see, this here is another build that I wouldn't necessarily recommend to you. But in this case, it's mainly because this is a character wielding a unique weapon called the Frost Breath. Normally, as I've mentioned, I am not in the habit of recommending builds that are unique dependent. No, I offer up a perspective that would allow you to make a build regardless of your setup. But I decided to make a slight exception here and put it as my not recommended build for this week, despite the fact that this is actually quite the solid build. So the reason I based this around the Frost Breath is that, as you can see from the bottom of the description there, the Frost Breath is a weapon that causes quite a bit of chill to an enemy, but more importantly, when you perform weapon attacks with the Frost Breath, you deal double damage if the enemy happens to be chilled. So, this is an Elementalist build where we are focused on delivering the chilliest attacks possible. All our damage with hits can chill, and when our highest damage type is cold, our cold ailments are even more potent. Yes, this is an idea where we want to be focused on as much cold duration, as much effective chill, as much freeze. We want to get that cold going as deep and as tight as we can. With our cold mastery, we're making sure that we're causing enemies to take even more damage based on the amount of time that they're frozen for, and they will be frozen for some time. We're using our curse masteries over here to further increase our ability to cause freeze, and also make sure that we're dealing an additional curse, because along with these reservation nodes we've had in our tree there, we are using those to use some curse auras, namely flammability and frostbite. Now, the reason we're using both is that we are actually supporting our main spell, Vortex, with cold to fire support. The reason we're doing this is to vary up our damage a bit, so that in the situations that we encounter an enemy that is resistant or possibly immune to our main type of damage, they will still be able to have damage dealt to them. And since we are an elementalist that has invested in Shaper of Winter, all of our damage is still capable of chilling, even if that damage type is fire. As you can imagine, this is quite effective. In terms of gear, nothing we're wearing here is particularly of any need for clarification. We have a shield that has some extra regen and resistance on it, but nothing special. Same with our boots. We have this worm's molt here, but it's the old worm's molt, so it's not really helping us in any form. We have some gauntlets here to deal some extra damage to attacks, and our chest here, really nothing of note across the way. These are essentially just vehicles in order to produce the finest attacks that we can, which is a combustion, cold to fire, and bone chill supported vortex, and an increased area effect, elemental damage with attack support, and hypothermia supported frozen legion. Yeah, these are implements of destruction that we've chosen to deliver. Let's see this baby in action. As you can see, it speaks for itself. Just get right in the fray, press your button, and get that dopamine flowing. Yes, if you're looking to deliver death upon Rayclast, this will get you going where you want to go. If this seems like something that you're interested in trying, or you enjoyed these tips and listening to this old man talk about RPGs, then I appreciate doing all the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Ve Victus, Vires and Numeris, and bye.